what you think, whether we should take risk in our life or we should just live a kind of very normal life. What you think about it?
Yeah, we should take risk in our life because we know very well without risk we can't do anything.
Hello friends, this is Bikash. You are watching English conversation video. If you are English learner, then you can learn many things from here. So please subscribe my channel and keep learning.
Hi Vikas, how are you?
Yes, sir, I'm good. And what about you?
I'm great. I'm great. So from where you are?
Yes, I'm from Jharkhand.
So which part of the Jharkhand?
I'm from Jamshedpur.
Okay, Jamshedpur. Such a great place. So is it raining there or the weather is pretty shiny?
Yeah, it was raining in morning time.
I think it's raining all around the country right now because the weather condition is also pretty poor in my city too. So I'm basically from Bihar. Okay, and so today we are gonna be talking about risk. Have you got the topic?
Risk. Okay.
Okay, so just tell me something that what you think, whether we should take risk in our life or we should just live a kind of very normal life where there is no any kinds of risk. We are just very normal life. So what you think about it?
Yeah, we should take risk in our life because we know very well without risk we can't do anything. We can't get some important things. That's why we should take risk.
So according to your perceptions, taking risk is pretty cool in your life. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think taking risk is pretty good. We should take it, but I think it should be, in a calculated manner because I do take a lot of risk in my life, but all the time the risk is pretty calculated, okay? Or there is not a great chance of losing something. So you should also take a lot of risk. It's not like that we should not, take any risk. It should always be in a kind of calculated way, okay? Because tell me something that if you are taking risk, so there must be some advantages that you have got.
Yes, sir. Means taking risk is it has both like a disadvantage and advantage also because we know all things has both sides like a advantage and disadvantage. That's why it's also has both sides. And there are means if I talk about advantage, then if we take risk, then after we will get good results. And it disadvantage is means taking risk is uncertain. That's why sometimes we feel bound to lose something. That's why. Yeah.
That's totally correct. I feel like I just wanted to clear it by putting an example before you. Like when we toss a coin, okay, so there are two possibilities in that case, okay, whether it's gonna be head or it's gonna be tail. So the same thing exactly happens when you are taking a risk. There are two possibilities, like either we can succeed after taking the risk, or either we can get down after taking the risk. Yeah, you said it correctly that there are advantages and there are a lot of disadvantages too. But I think we should always take, calculative risk. I just believe to live a kind of very normal life where there should not be a lot of risk, but sometimes it's compulsory to take risk. So that's pretty okay. We talk a lot about risk, okay? So what exactly the most riskiest thing or activities that you had performed ever? Have you performed it yet?
I don't remember that type of any activity in my life.
That's nice. So this is my actually very first class on Englishyaari, and I can see that you are pretty nervous.
No, sir, not nervous. My English is not good. That's why means I can't express very well. That's why
That's
I'm
that
not
no
nervous.
problem. No
Yeah.
problem. It's
Right.
all about, practices, okay? The way
Yes.
you are practicing right now, you just have to do it continuously. Like one day, definitely you're gonna speak like a native speaker.
Yeah. Sometime like I'm tell, saying something and that time I need some word, and because of word, that's why I stuck. Means, yeah,
Yeah, this is exactly a very normal problem, okay, that happens with all the beginners. So don't you think that you are the only one who is suffering from this problem? There are exactly a lot of people who started learning this language, but you are speaking pretty well, I think. You worked really hard, I feel like.
yeah, I know. Means it happens with all means who started to learn English, but that's why I joined it in this platform to practice. Yeah,
I think every speakers need a little bit of polishing. So even I'm speaking like this, but still I think that I need a lot of practice right now. I need to learn a lot of things. And at the same time, you're also learning this language. So you also need a lot of practicing. So don't think that you are the only who is having these kinds of problems. Like everyone have these sort of problems. And especially we are Indians and our native language is Hindi. So we all
yeah,
the time used to keep thinking in Hindi language, and then suddenly if we have to switch on other language, then it becomes a little bit difficult to learn. But I think it's all about practice. The more you're gonna learn the same thing, the more clearly you can express it, the more clearly you can speak it loud. So it's all about the practices. Okay, don't panic. Just express yourself clearly. And there are a lot of tutor available on Englishyaari, so you can explore them. You can learn a lot of things from them. I'm exactly new. This is my very first session with you. This is the very
yes,
first session of mine.
yeah, yes. The Englishary founder told me that means today you have to take session with a new tutor.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm pretty new here.
yes, and your pronunciation is very good. How do you learn your pronunciation?
After watching a lot of YouTube videos, like if we are Indians, then it's pretty difficult for us to opt some different accents. But at the same
Yeah,
time, if you are practicing, okay, like after watching a lot of YouTube videos, after following a lot of tips that they had shared, I followed all the tips and I practiced it a lot, okay. I have been practicing for, as I mentioned, that 1 complete years. So after having a lot of practices, after having a lot of consistency, I achieved this target. You just need a lot of practice. That's it. Nothing more than this. So just start practicing and get this accent. I just wanted to ask you one more thing. That you are right now a government employee and you are having a good job in your hand, but still you wanted to learn this language. What is the reason before it?
yeah, because I'm very fond of learning English from my childhood. That's why, and
That's
now
great.
I have yes, and now in this work, I have some leisure time, and that's why I want to use my leisure time to learn English.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
Yes,
cool. So
I realized that I want to also watch Hollywood movie, but uh, don't understand their accent and English language. That is also one reason because I'm learning English.
no problem. Just watch it by using the subtitles. Okay, like if you are watching something on YouTube, like some English videos, especially of native speakers, then you have to watch it by using your subtitles because you can listen it and you can watch it at the same time. So using subtitles is the most important thing. And when you're going to use the subtitles, you can easily read what they are exactly saying and you can easily understand it. So you can listen it, you can watch it, and you can read at the same time. So start using subtitles. Okay. There is something you want to ask me?
Yes, I want to know about you. Like, where are you now?
Okay, so I'm from Bihar, okay, and I'm in Muzaffarpur city right now, and I had completed all my education from my hometown schools and university, and I'm in my graduation first year from BSc Maths Honors. and yeah, all the things. At the same time, I'm also preparing for my government examinations.
Yes.
Everything is going pretty good, and yeah, at the same time, I also think to have a kinds of interactions with a lot of people, and that's the reason I joined this platform, Englishyaari. So it was a great time talking to you. Hope we are gonna meet soon in the next session. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.